All right, here we go. New information just in right now. We have potential tropical cyclone number 2 now. I'm trying to make it for you here. And that was the far one out there. And they decided to do this year with having these potential tropical cyclones out there, meaning that it hasn't formed yet. However, they're confident that it is going to form enough to where you could put watches or warnings up for the islands or any landmass that's in its way with enough time, 48 hours or so, enough time to get it out there. So that's this one here, potential tropical cyclone 2, the forecast. We'll put it into the Central Caribbean. After that, though, looks like things get rough for it. This one still here looking very disorganized at the moment. However, once all of this emerges into the Gulf of Mexico, very high chance for this to develop over the course of the next 5 days, even over the course of the next couple of days, say late tomorrow or even Tuesday. This could become a tropical depression or a tropical storm. Then the track after that still in question here, and the model guidance here, it does look like everything bringing it up towards Louisiana. However, the European model, one that's a really good model, it's not listed on here, and it still brings it over towards either northern Mexico, southern Texas area here. That brings it over here. If it does take that track, of course it takes all the rain with it, and we get hardly any effects from it aside from the wind picking up a little bit. However, the American model puts it up right up the chute here, right into the central northern Gulf Coast, and with that, the rain, the heaviest rain right here into the Panhandle, northern Florida, Tampa. But for us, we're still kind of on the fringe, so we may get actually a little bit drier weather. Now, if this shifts just a little bit eastward, we're going to see these heavy downpours too. But as of right now, we're looking for somewhat the same weather we've been seeing. So the model guidance on potential tropical cyclone number 2 here puts it into the Central Caribbean. Then it stops it right here because conditions not real favorable right here. And a lot of models just want to wipe it out altogether once it gets here. But it could affect the southern islands here and Trinidad and Tobago. All right, the next 2 names on the list, Brett and Cindy, and we could have both of those this upcoming week for sure. So what do we expect here in South Florida? Now, potential tropical depression or tropical cyclone number 2, we're not going to have any effects from that anytime soon. It's the other one that's going into the Gulf of Mexico. That will be Monday through Wednesday when we could potentially see some tropical downpours. We've already seen that today. We'll most likely see that tomorrow. Southeast winds will pick up about 20 miles per hour. That means a rough ocean and rip current threat. That will be Monday and Tuesday, and then diminishing on Wednesday. So those are the effects that we're going to see here from this. And you see already, we see this is the leading edge of that really tropical air mass moving in. And in fact, it just moved through Okeechobee. There's a flood advisory until 6:45 with that just dumped a load of tropical moisture there into Okeechobee County and the city of Okeechobee too. Still, all this tropical moisture is going to pinwheel on top of us, but if it moves a little bit slightly westward, looks like the west coast is going to see that. And we're going to see these lines of moisture move on in, and you see them here, and they're going to start to pivot on in tonight and tomorrow. So tomorrow really the best chance for rain now, and if that thing tracks a little bit farther westward, we'll see, well, we'll be on the nice weather side, and we're going to see things start to improve here mid to late week. So there's all that rain on Viper. Temperatures mainly near 80 degrees. Keep those few showers and downpours in the forecast here going in through the next few hours. Watch Vipercast. Doesn't do a whole lot overnight. Maybe a quick passing shower here moving in from the south, and then as we get into tomorrow, we start off with some coastal rain, showers and thunderstorms fire up. They do push inland because that southeast wind will pick up. Mainly the flow, though, from south to north, pushing everything there, and you see off and on every now and then you get one of those bands that move on through, and then things will start to improve after that. So rain chances, they're high tomorrow, but we're actually lowering them going into the mid and end of the week. As that thing pulls away, we finally get a break from some of the rain. Small craft caution tomorrow as the wind and waves do pick up, and of course the beach forecast, you might squeak a little bit of sun, but rip current threat the waves will pick up too. 7-day forecast, highs into the upper 80s, some breaks in the clouds the next couple of days. And then by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we get into some drier air. That means we heat up though, highs in the low 90s.